Hello. How you doing, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Fear-Mongering Radio. We're having the time of our life. I thought it was recording, it wasn't, so I talked for like 10 minutes. But anyways, welcome to Fear-Mongering Radio. What's going on? It's January 31st, 2025. It's a great day to be alive. All kinds of fun drama going on. But anyways, welcome to the audio version, everybody. How in the heck are you? I'm feeling wonderful. I'm feeling delicious. I'm feeling outrageous. I'm feeling contagious. It stopped recording on me. I thought I pushed it one too many times. But anyways, we kind of had an opening there. We did some song stuff for you guys. But anyways, it didn't really come through. But anyways, you guys, how in the hell are you? We have the usual states we report in to Spreaker, Sprock. We appreciate very, very much. Remember the military, the armed forces, all the branches, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchant, Ascot, Coast Guard, Indian uniform. We thank you so much for the service of this country without little nothing at all. Appreciate it very, very much. All you guys do. Little nothing at all. Storm those beaches, 1 and 2. Forgotten War, Vietnam, all that stuff. Appreciate it very, very much. Make good choices in your life. You have your choice who you run with. Don't drink and drive. Safe sex an issue. Thrill pill. Trench cherry patch. Put a condom on. Prevent that. I don't want pregnancies. Okay? That's what we're asking. Call somewhere or something. Pick up the phone. Oh yeah, I did a little intro there for like 10 minutes and did stop it. So all of a sudden, really one too many times. So that's the way she goes. So anyways, I'm watching these kitty cat videos on Faker Book. So hilarious. I can't get enough of them. They're hilarious. So anyways, you guys, so I did write some songs here. And I did one for the Do-Gooder Blues for, oops, I don't want that. That. There you go, perfect. I don't need that. I don't know why all of a sudden that popped up. Anyways, open an email by accident. That's the way she goes. But yes, lots of drama going on. And let's real quick. Let's do a do-gooder one here real quick. A do-gooder. Let's see real quick here. Do-Gooder Blues.
Oh, M's Vicky, you're a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Walking through the town, bold and uncontrolled. Helping others is your only rule.
That's right. Do-Gooder Blues. Across the seas and lands. I've been doing some using the to the mouse. I better click that mouse very quick. I better. So anyways, let's and we're gonna go to the down to the casino tomorrow. And we're going to make some bets on the Super Bowl. Okay, we're going to have the time of our lives. Tomorrow we're going to go out to lovely and talented out to the what do they call it? The ice castles. We're gonna go out there, hang out there. So, anyways, like I said, 10 minutes of babbling. I wasn't recording, so you get kind of a weird intro, then all of a sudden I'll come back again. So like 3 seconds, whatever it was. So, away she goes. So my train of thought was today is the lovely and talented Sarasota Tim haters, right? They Barham decided to call Walmart because Sarasota Tim did something. They have resorted to calling Walmart because they can't handle what Timmy does. They can't handle it for some reason. I mean, this is a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man calling Walmart about another man. I'll never forget, Arizona Griper was down here in the low part of my area here, like-minded people we want to call community like-minded, and I went to a cemetery in town here and did an opening of taps, and I said that he had died. The den mother, we called her, was so furious she was going to call a cemetery that I did that. Well, which cemetery are we going to call? The one here in town, or the one my mother has a place down in Surprise, Arizona that I own. Which one were you going to call, girl? She was so outraged with the video that I claimed he had died, right? This calling on people, and we'll talk also about lovely and talented Troll Patrol getting 2 copyright strikes too as well. But it's like this guy is a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man who's calling Walmart. Because he's mad at somebody at Walmart. I mean, again, I've thought before, I was talking to Carl and I go, Carl, what's the big deal? Well, he's maddening, and then why watch him? My father loved Rubens. I used to make Reuben omelets all the time. Aunt Perkins. I said, be like me having Reuben every single night. Every single night. And then hated it. Every single night. And pissing and moaning about it. But these guys, they calling Walmart. The haters. Eye for an eye, did one on Barham. The up close face is a little much for me. I think that's a little much when you put someone's face on there. It's a little obsessive. But it's his business. He's been doing some AI songs. I've done a few on Miss Vicky. She responded back to me. She's a do-gooder. I've told that to Carl on the podcast that she is a do-gooder. That she wants to have his baby damn near. But these guys are calling Walmart, and then this wanting mass people doing he wanted mass reporting of this guy. It's like, what's wrong with you people? If you don't like him, don't listen to him. Like I said, I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 videos of this guy. It's like me watching Kid Behind the Camera. Or Boogie 2998. Don't like either one of them. And then bitch, even Savage, the Apple ass. You guys know I want to see Wonder Hussy be successful. I want to see, she's been stopped before. I want to see Wandry Gypsy, even Daily Woo. I want to see him be successful. Carpetbagger made a dumb, poor choice with Greyhound and left his phone on Greyhound. I want to see him be successful. Even what the hell's her name again? Carolyn RV. I want to see people that make videos and do things, sidetrack adventures. Really, really good. He's really good, man. It's history is really good on here. There's so many good YouTubers on here that do good work. That you're wasting good suffering watching a guy who's a con man who asking for money. Say they blind views, claims I guess he's 2-hour rambling on, pissing and moaning, who claims he wants Tim but will bitch about the guy who doesn't leave his house, claims he's blind but can read the chat room. I'm not going to listen to a 2-hour show of him pissing and moaning. Keep it an hour, I'll listen to it. Today is an unfortunate day, on the 31st of January. Blog Talk Radio ends at midnight. It's a shame. Oh, look, I've been a lot of good people over there on Blowtorch. Jamie C. Zane B. Butt Cheeks, Sports City Chefs, Debbie Daly, Vincent LeBay, Goofy, all those good people way back when, some 15, 16 years ago. I'm the last of the Mohicans here on Spreaker, Spracker, Sprocker. I don't know. To call and piss and moan. I don't get it. I don't understand why you're calling Walmart. Get in your car and go down there and put. I don't know. But calling Walmart? People are telling people to call the 1-800 number, so you encourage people to call? That's harassment, man. I would love to be on the outside that phone call. What are you calling me for? Why? What are you calling me for? Who are you? You're a grown-ass man. A grown. People are too involved with YouTube. They get too involved with the creators. They do. What do I say? Hey, I've told you before, the Huss, love her dearly. People will go by her house, wait in town to see her. Wandering Gypsy has been stalked by somebody. The beautiful young lady that she is with a dog. Being stalked, and all she has to do is make it live. Grown-ass men are harassing this woman. Good-looking woman. And people, and you know, Tim pissed in the morning. Tim should be thanking these people. The Daily Woo doesn't say a word. People loves the behavior, but people put videos of me before I piss one about my stuff. Hey, continue on. I told that with eye for an eye. Thank you so much for putting it on my shorts. Go ahead. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You're promoting me. Thank you. You keep me going through. There's a guy who put on my train stuff. I'm like, sure, hey man, piss in the morning on the mirror. Yeah, thank you. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I just don't get it. But it's the nonstop of the hater community of these people that just can't, just for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. It makes me laugh and it makes me cry and then it screams. So anyway, let's get down to 67 people lost their life the other day, and Donald J. Trump is being an idiot, being disrespectful, cussing and swearing. I talked to a person who works for American, and I gave my condolences, and he said, yeah, she knew one of the pilots. No, one of the stewards, not knew her, but knew of her. And he said, and I was listening to a very good video on here, a guy breaking down the thing in the video, is that when he said he saw the airplane, he probably saw it the one in the distance because it was too high. It's probably going to come down to a lot of pilot error and miscommunications, and it's a very tight area. I know people in the airline business, and it's a tough area to fly. And again, the old days when the America was founded, everyone said go west, go west. I mean, if you look at the map, obviously, look at East Coast. It's just, everything's rammed in there, and you have a lot of military, because they opened up a lot of military airspace years ago. I'm not an aviation guy, but I do understand it. My uncle had a small plane. I refused to fly them for a while, but I get it. It's just it's you gotta look at your stuff. And I watched the video, man. Almost, I think he saw him at the last second or something, and it was gonna rock. I don't know, but it was just, it's unfortunately 67 people lost. A lot of ice skaters, and I ice skate. I know how to skate. I know it's a everyday practice of gymnastics. Well, and it's going to take a time for that recovery. Skating is an art form, just like gymnastics. My heart goes out to these people. It's not an easy thing. Having the president say, "Oh, should I go swimming?" No, they want you to say, "You're going to go by maybe and just kind of stand there and look, do some kind of a pray thing." But he has no humility at all. It's a shame, man. None at all. It's like, really? You know, blaming Obama even. Why don't go blame Bill? Because the FAA guy quit because he knew he was going to get fired, because the FAA guy was trying to get Elon to follow rules, because one of his rockets blew up, which Elon thought was so great, it was so cool, but that when they had that explosion, they had to divert a lot of flights because of his explosion. That's why he left, because he was putting pressure on Elon to follow the rules. Elon Musk. So Elon wanted him fired because he was, it's just like, oh my God, it's a shame this country's going on this hill. I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote for Biden. It just drives me insane that people are crawling over people's bodies. It drives me insane. I don't know. It's too bad we have this problem. I don't know, but my heart goes out to the families and who was flying the helicopter and who was, and all that behavior going on. Who knows? And then some transgender person who allegedly they were accusing this person of he was a she now, accusing her because he's blaming all other stuff on this stuff. It's just can't we? They're not even taking. There's still bodies in that river, and he's pointing fingers. Yeah, it's going to probably come down to the helicopter, and they should have had a fourth person in the helicopter to look at both sides. They should have had 4, so everyone was looking where they're going. Whatever they didn't, unfortunately, when people do die like this, rules do change. They do change things. When they don't die in vain. And still the safest way to get around. I'll never forget that one that crashed in Buffalo. And it crashed into that house. The guy that I did a show on that, they crashed into that house. He was a big Buffalo Bills fan, and he was in the basement of his house looking over all his stuff when it crashed in and killed him. It was a very good article on him. He was the one on the ground. But it sucks. But it's a tight squeeze out there. Been well documented. I've spoke to a lot of people at Delta many times about that. That's not an easy runway to go into because they brought them to the other runway because they wanted to get somebody out of there late night. But poor choices get made, mistakes happen, and people die. It's just like I did hazmat stuff. You can bring a plane down if you do things wrong, But human error sometimes can suck. It's like not using a condom and getting pregnant, whatever, but it's just a shame. But shout out to you guys. You'll be used as a political pawn, and 57 caskets will have to be bought. Plots will be dug, and families will be missed. All that's left is the memory. It's a shame. God bless them. Just coming home. They're damn lucky that plane wasn't, let's say it was coming from LA. Full 777 had a hole. I mean, one's one too many, but you're damn lucky was that one in New York that crashed. Big 77 full of a lot more people. It was a bigger airplane coming from LA, from a bigger hub like Minnesota, someplace where there's a bunch of people. It's a crying shame. I just hate to see all this arguing and using people to get their point across. It pisses me off, but it is what it is. But anyways, I just find it too bad that I'm having this conversation with our President of America, the 47th lame duck that he is, being a dink. There's a lot of infighting going on. It's just, I'm sorry, but I just find it unfortunate. So anyways, you guys all know I've liked Troll Patrol, right? I've always liked Troll Patrol. I've always liked them, and they have always will go after carpetbagger. They like to make fun of people. There was a guy that Video Bob, I guess, and that he will make fun of. They'll lampoon, like I'm lampooning the haters right now. I'm talking about them, and they'll use their content, right? And I guess Video Bob gave him a copyright strike, and then he went to another creator to say, hey, why don't you copyright strike him? He's using your stuff. So they ganged up on him, and he got 2. So he privated everything, and I'm going to break that down here on the 4th day of February. I'm going to break that thing down on my adventure channel I was going to talk about that, and he should just write it out. But the guy, so let's say I'm going to copyright strike Carl, right? I'm going to say, hey, Carl. And he has to send back a response, and he puts his phone number and address in there. That should not be seen by me. So what the guy did, he told all his listeners on his live stream to take a run at him, to go to his house and call him, which is doxing, that's a legal document this guy is using. That should not be in his eyesight of YouTube, because he was pissed. I mean, again, if I don't know what the big deal is. You're going to be on YouTube, people are going to make fun of you. Yankee in the South, they get lampooned by two people. There's two channels that constantly lampoon these guys constantly, and they're funny. She looks like she's scared all the time. He's an idiot, and I get it. I have my quirks. I spit, I smoke, I flash money, I have fun. But it's too bad. I like Troll Patrol. They're pretty fun. They've been around a while, but some people get all upset. Be thankful they're talking about you. As Debbie Daly, one of her friends said, if they talk about you, they care about you. Okay? It just blows me away that that you would go on a live stream and dox the guy because you're pissed because he made fun of you. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, it's like with Tim. I just find it unfortunate. I find it unfortunate. Good. Wonder Hussy, she responded to my email. Well, that was quick. Good. Let me see. Please do call my podcast. I am live. I sent both to her. Okay. I just sent her the good. I'm glad that she saw. I'm glad that she saw that. I'm glad that she did. Let me see. Sent. Good. I'm glad that she saw them. So good for her. I'm glad. Let me see. Cool. I am live. Call the show. I'd love to have her on. She'd be so much fun to have on. Good. Let's see. I sent her one. I'll see if she called. I'd love to have her on. I think she'd be fun to have on. So, anyways, I sent her those two ones I wrote for her. So, love to have her on. No, it's too bad. I was live for 10 minutes, looked down at it. When I clicked it twice, I was on for 3 seconds. So, that's the way she goes. Anyways, but, no, it's crystallized. Let's see this. I'm going to do this real quick here. See this one has to say. me see this one. Crystalline Dreams.
Shimmering lights in the darkness below, gems that whisper secrets they know. Echoes dance on walls of stone, an adventure where we're not alone. Twilight hues in a sparkling dome.
Here it is. Crystalline Dreams. Good song.
Shimmering lights in the darkness below, gems that whisper secrets they know. Echoes dance on walls of stone, an adventure where we're not alone.
I put in exploring the crystal caves, and this is what it gave me.
Twilight hues in a sparkling dome.
Good. I mean, as I'm telling you, it's classic. But this one's Love's Aftermath. Traverse the Sky, Swaying Happy Trains, Skedaddle Back. Let me see here now. Next one is Traverse the Sky. We'll do a Traverse the Sky. We'll see what that one can do. But anyways, I'd love to have her call the show, Wonder Hussy. No, good to see her respond to my email just like that. I'm glad she did. She was, I'm glad that she did. I sent her those two ones, the Wonder Hussy ones. I'm glad that she did. But who was flying the American Airlines plane in Black Hawk helicopter before Washington, D.C. crashed? Well, I'll find out. But anyways, hope Wonder Hussy does that. Hope she does the music be kind of cool. I sent her some other one time too as well. Oh, I love these kitty cat ones. They are so good, man. It looks just like my cat Snuggles. It's so hilarious. Cooking a chicken. Serving to his kitties. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, I love kitties, yeah. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. But anyways, I wonder if I should call Carl. Should I call Carl to save a troll? Let's call Carl. Carl, coming to get you, big shooter. Calling Carl.
Hello?
Carl.
Yeah.
On the hill, I walk the show.
You what?
Welcome to the show.
Oh, hey. Glad to be here.
Yeah, God, I was recording for 10 minutes and I didn't click. I clicked one too many times, so I only had 3 seconds, so I had to kind of like start over in the middle of it. So I'm like, thank God I looked. I'm like, ugh. So I'm like, oh man. Anyways, I just did a quick intro. Anyways, I did some AI songs here. I did one on, where would I do it? Doing different songs, but it's kind of some pretty cool stuff. Do-Gooder Blues is about your girlfriend there, Miss Vicky. So I did two for Wonder Hussy, and she responded back and said she liked them. I said, "Where are you going now? Where are you going now, Wonder Hussy?" I sent them to her, so she responded back real quick because she has a song that she has. Where are you going now? So I I did a song for her, and I sent it to an MP4. So I hope she does me a video. That'd be cool as hell.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So, anyways, I talked about. Oh God damn it! I saw two dogs in my backyard. It's my next door neighbor. Almost I see movement in the backyard. My cameras went off. And I'm like, oh my God! So it's my next door neighbor walking on the cross. Like all of a sudden, it's like the camera went off. I'm like, oh, it's her. It's because I have cameras throughout my backyard. Any motion, anyways.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh God. Anyways, but so I was talking about your boy. So lay out to me what happened with Timmy and why he was so upset. What's going on with the behavior?
I don't know. I don't think he's doing anything really. I triggered people with that Walmart video, but it was just a little prank, and it's no big deal.
I just don't understand why a grown-ass man. I talked about it on the podcast before I got you on here.
Yeah.
Arizona Griper. I was giving me crap, right? I said I went to a cemetery by my house here about a year and a half ago, and I said, like me going to a cemetery and claiming you died, right? And I did the taps music on here on YouTube, and I had my head bowed, and I was in a cemetery, lit a cigar, and it ended, and I raised my head, and I go, ladies and gentlemen, this just in, Arizona Griper died. So I did a video in a cemetery claiming he died, right? And that triggered this community of people, this like-minded people that she was gonna, the do-gooder, the den mother was gonna call the cemetery. Well, what cemetery was I at? The one down in Surprise, Arizona. But she was so mad she was gonna call cemeteries and complain that I was doing a video in the cemetery. Because it got like about 500 views, and he did a video that very same night that he's not dead, that's false. I mean, it was just hilarious. And I got a few phone calls. What did you do? What did you do?
I mean, any kind of charity, you're gonna upset somebody.
Oh yeah, but geez, to say
you don't even think about.
But if you're gonna, I made fun of you. I'd say he's clearing his throat. He's lying, right? It's like,
and that was hilarious.
He's gonna clear his throat. He's lying. You've had that problem. People calling.
Liar. He's lying.
Yeah, he's lying. Debbie Daly would do that. She'd clear her throat all the time. She'd go, she'd do it all the time. But no, I just think it's a shame that people are calling Walmart and then they're doing these mass flags and stuff. I just think it's immature. Would you not agree? Would you not agree?
Yeah.
It's just immature. People wanted to mass flag people, report them to Walmart. Could you imagine the other side of that phone call? Walmart, hello, how may I help you? My name is Carl, and I want to piss him on about a guy coming into your store. I just could not imagine that behavior. I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. That people are going to sit here and call into a Walmart and piss him on about a creator. I know you say you listen to the guy and you do your videos, and I get it. They're kind of funny. I listen to a few of them once in a while, But I'm not wasting good suffering listening to that son of a bitch. It's the same stuff over and over again. Because the only reason I found out about you and everybody else is that Troll Patrol used to talk about him once in a while, but they realized it was a waste of time. They realized that it was just the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
If you ever type in, they talk about them. What the hell? They're Yankee in the South. It's a couple. They're from Detroit and they live down in the Carolinas. And people rip on those guys, those people all the time. Daily Woo gets ripped on by Passing Through Productions. And I don't think he cares. And I was just listening to a cartbagger, so part of his show. Instead of just taking a rental car down in Dallas, he took a Greyhound and he left his phone on the bus, and he couldn't get hold of somebody. It's again, I'm not taking a Greyhound bus. I'm renting a car down to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting it back. But it's like the bottom line is the guy freaked out, and it's like that's why your phone is in your pocket. You don't put it on the seat next to you. You put it in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? I have a certain place for my phone. I go to work tomorrow morning at the airport. I'm going to have my phone in my pocket because I have to use it a lot of time. It's in my pocket. By the time I get out of my truck, it stays with me. It stays with my work phone. My work phone is in my pocket. The time I get in that company, the time I leave, it's in my possession. Someone can hold me, they can get hold of me. You know what I'm saying? There's none of this leaving it somewhere. Like people leave in airplanes. Why isn't it in your pocket? You know, I don't get it. But no, I just think it's hilarious that this behavior going on here with Timmy. So you said that the Kingmaker talked for 2 hours in this behavior.
Yeah, he talked around 2 hours, I think, about stuff.
Anybody
say kind of blows back and forth?
Yeah. Anybody say anything about you coming to my show?
Oh no.
Okay.
Not really.
Probably don't really care. So they do. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah, I know.
What's on the agenda this weekend? We're going out to Delano. We're going out to I went to my other adventure channel. I went out to the State Fair one. I'm going out to the ones out in Delano. There's a lady in town here. I happened to see her one time. I think you've talked about her, but I saw one of her videos. She went to over there in Minneapolis. She went to Juicy Lucy, Matt's bar. She's a lady from town here. I think I saw her one time. She's a local girl, local woman.
Van Adventures over 50?
Yes. She's from Minnesota. She seems like a nice lady.
Yeah.
I have to see one of her videos. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Because she went to Matt's. I've been to Matt's. And I think I saw one before. She went to the Maze also out because I think I Googled that and hers came up. I'm like, oh, okay. She went there. I do want to go to the Maze. So it's good to see a local Minnesotan young lady.
There, and then there are some ice sculptures.
I went to there. I did the same thing she did. It's on my adventure channel. I did the same thing she did. I went there too as well. I did 2 videos on it. No, those are cool.
Then there was an ice slide or something that she went to, but she's letting people know just because we're up here in the frozen tundra, there's shit to do.
Yeah,
just
same with me.
Sitting inside.
I'm doing the same thing. I go out and do things. I'm going there tomorrow. We're going down to the casino tomorrow to bet on the Super Bowl, and then we're going out there on Sunday at 4:00. Going to go out there to the out there. I'm going to film. There are things you can do. It's 50 right now. It's 50 degrees. Yesterday she could have done a lot of videos. There's a lot of things she could do. I mean, there's a candy store down south, but that's kind of that's something that only open in the summertime. So there's a lot of things she could be doing. There's all kinds of stuff. Good for her. So, but
you were talking about that road trip around the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
The guy Ziggy and I. Now he's got Doobie.
Yeah.
He goes up to the UP and goes deer hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun to do that. I mean, let's say I was single and she was single. Me and her, I think she'd be a fun woman to drive around the lakes with. She seems like a really nice person. If I was a single man, hook up with her for the whole summer. Let's make a plan, woman. You know, we can have a sleeping arrangement. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Me and her drive around the whole thing. She seems like she'd be up for that. You know, to drive around the whole Great Lakes for 3 months. Take your time. And just play golf along the way, go biking, whatever, That'd be a lot of fun. That'd be a gas. Yeah. So a friend of mine did that for 2 weeks. Him and his wife, they drove around, but I would take my time. 2 harbors, you go up, and there's so much to see along the way that you could do many videos every other day of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But
2 weeks, I think you'd just be driving all the time.
Yeah, but they were because you're working. But me and your brothers, man, we're retired, right? And we'll take our time. Yeah. Get a fishing license, do some fishing along the way. Bring our bikes, bring our golf clubs if we play golf. And hit some golf courses along the way. Just take your time. I mean, it'd be a great drive. I mean, a great retired RVing all the way around that because that's You can take your time. The Oregon coast is really a lot of fun. We've drove it twice. It's fun. That's a gas. The trees of mystery, all that stuff. So
yeah,
it's a lot of fun. But any big plans for the weekends or not?
I think I'm working.
What? You're working? You work? When was the last time you worked for a living?
Well, begging. I don't tell people where I work anymore.
I know. I told you. I know that.
Yeah.
We've talked about that. You could be a janitor. Let's say tomorrow you say, I want to be a maintenance man or janitor at the local high school, right? You say, I want to work at the local high school. I want to help out my in the back part of my life. You know what happened? We're going to call that school. He's being a janitor, that guy. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It's just right away.
Yeah, because that lady's going to call the cemetery. There's someone at the cemetery to answer a phone.
Yeah, I know. It was the funniest thing. I heard that. Dave sent it to me, and I made a comment in the video. Which one was I at? Was I in Arizona? Was I in the Ohio? Where was I? Really? It was a parody. She was so pissed off. You're going to call a cemetery. I want to be on the other side of that phone call. Just like Walmart. I want to be on the other side of that phone call when you call. Oh, my goodness. But
I think a lot of people are listening because they like to hear how your take on things, Not that they listen about your life, but do they really care? Not really.
No. I mean, I try to, talk about different things, anything else, what's going on in my life. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I mean, I observe a lot of stuff. I work for a living like you do, and it's just kind of I've been reading about the pilot, and I watched a video about that Army pilot. Probably when he said he saw the train, I think I told you on the phone. And I was listening to a guy on the way home, and he did a great job, about 11-minute video on it. And he did a great job, and he goes, he probably thought he saw the plane in the foreground. And at the last minute, it was too late. That's why I told you the video, he was starting to go up and realized at the last minute, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he was going to go up above that plane that he saw in the distance, so that's a whole thing about that whole accident. It's going to be a lot of different things, but 67 people lost their lives. That's what's shame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they call them accidents. There's nothing nefarious. Nothing nefarious about it.
You just don't need your president swearing and cussing and saying stupid stuff. You don't need that. You got to be able to say, hey, be like me making you die or something. I don't like making fun of you. Oh man, he's at the gates of hell. You know.
They're all busy. They're trying to get people in and out, and they got so much time, and people got to be here, and they don't have time to be telling people over and over stuff. And
correct.
My dad was a private pilot, had a little one-engine plane.
Yep.
And every once in a while, we'd go to Chicago and land in O'Hare.
Yep.
And it was a different experience because, normally he'd come in and land at about 70, 80 miles an hour and make a nice little soft touchdown. Shit, now to Chicago, he had to come in at full speed.
Right.
And he had to boogie. And then he had to kind of know where they were going to take him once he landed. Because once he got down, he had to get his butt off.
Right. Well, they talked about that place that he was supposed to land at. That's a really tough landing there. It's a not easy one. So it's unfortunate, man, that all that happened. But just crawling with dead bodies is not a thing I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, Carl, I have to go have Chinese. Thanks for taking my call. Thanks for coming on the podcast, Fear Mongering Radio. Anything you want to say that is in your mind? Anything you want to say out there in the outskirts?
Just enjoy your dinner, and tomorrow we're in February, so we're that much closer to spring.
9 months away for the begging season here on YouTube. 9 months away till November 1st. You can start asking for money again in 2025.
Yeah, I know, whatever.
I'm just telling you, 9 months away, because November 1st is the begging date for people to make up an idea to beg for money on YouTube. So that's the usual.
Yeah, this. If I was doing this to make a living, it would be awful.
You have a good weekend. I'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right, there goes Carl, man. I appreciate Carl coming on. Remember the military and the Air Force, the branches, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchant National Guard, Coast Guard. In and on here from you are your choices in life. Make good choices. Sorry about the opening, but whatever it may be. But anyways, you guys, from the outskirts, don't drink and drive. Safe sex is an issue. Throw a pill. Trench cherry patch, okay? Let's do a on the way out the door. Let's do a do-gooder blues. You guys ready? Let's do a do-gooder blues. All right, for you, young lady. Are you ready?
You're a bold and uncontrolled. Helping others is your only rule. Everyone says you're nobody's fool. In the midnight hour, you're up and running, saving souls when the night's drumming. Every deed you do is pure as light. In the darkest corners you ignite. Good or booze, they're singing your name. In this cruel world, you're a loving flame. No riches.
Then here's one more here. Across sea and land.
Sailing on dreams, two lost wonders find. Echoes of stars in the back of my mind. Maps drawn in sand won't lead me astray. Crossing the tides in the dawn of the day. Across seas and lands where stories unfold. Secrets of ages and treasures untold. With wind at my back and moon on my side, I'll journey forever where legends reside.
Mountains stand tall as whispers of hope. In the valley